And so, just like how we've been doing a lot of things, I want to combine two things now where it's like we have masking and but it's a different type of masking. All right. So it's when you're using an object to mask. This one now is a little advanced. A little. Maybe not even really advanced per se, but it will take you some getting used to figure it out. So, but I think to do this, I might need to extend the amount of time I'm giving this animation. So let's just say 4 seconds. So I'm not gonna over explain here for any stuff I've already done before. So right now, whatever I'm doing here is also affecting my time map outside. So I'm going to have to cancel out that time map and do it over again. All right. But let's just go straight into what I was trying to show you. So now we have Ibadan and Lagos, right? What I want to do is I want the city and the dates to sort of like you know reveal come into the animation and like reveal themselves, right? So it's a very simple thing. They'll just be like an up, down, up movement and easing at the top. But then it's also going to feel like it's coming out from the bottom and it's not going to be a scale thing. So first, I need to do something that will require me to create a shape layer. So with the shape layer now that I'm on a shape layer, if I select if you're on a video clip before or any other type of asset, if you click on the pen tool, it's going to mask it. But now that I'm on a shape layer, I'm going to be able to draw an actual shape. So this is what I want to do. I want to, right? So I've drawn the shape now. I have the shape for Ibadan. So here's the catch. I want to use this shape now to mask Ibadan. So what I will do is when I click Ibadan, I'll come to track math. Now, if in some cases you might not see some of these things, so let me do switches. Okay, no, not switches. Switches is not what I needed. Turn on switches. Um, see AB features. No, it's not AB features. Let's see parent and link. It's not parent and link. Let me try this. But basically, the good thing now is that yes. So the good thing now with what I've seen so far is I've just showed you an example that just in case you don't see some of what you see in my space, you can find them by right clicking here. Just come to your timeline, right click, go to column, and then just make sure switches are on, parent links are on, these first three are on, and modes are on. The reason I didn't bother talking about them was because I didn't need to talk about them in the beginning. So now what you want to do is now that we've put this shape layer as our mask, I want to come to Ibadan. This one I usually like fumble it a bit, so I'm just going to show you. When you click on it, let's see, thank you. So this is actually correct. So you put the layer you want to use to create the mask, you put it on top of the layer you want to mask. And then when you go to the layer you want to mask, under track matte, click on none, you will see these different options. So just try any one to give you the effect you want. So alpha matte works. So let me explain what just happened now. So with this, you see, if you select just Ibadan, if you go outside of the matte, it's masking it basically, right? And so with this now, I'm going to also create another one for April. That is for the dates. I'm going to create another one for the dates. So same thing, alpha math, and we're good, right? So this is what's going to happen now. So now I'm just going to come to my animation, click on, so let me just do here, click on position. Let me use my, so I remember it's usually more fun when you go along the line with which you're supposed to come in with, right? So I think this is too slow. So now the next thing too, I want to also function F9, and I want it to really like take its time when it arrives. Let me stretch it out a bit. Yeah, I love this. So now that I have this, I can use it as a guide as well for my for this other flow, the date, right? So same thing, and F9, and let it really ease in. Yeah, and I think I love that. So now that I have this, I want to do the same thing for Lagos. And the beautiful thing about what I've done so far is that I can first off duplicate this, duplicate it again for the dates, just do alpha maths, Lagos, alpha maths. So now, as you can see, I have to adjust the math for Lagos. All right, but the date seems to be fine. Now, the next thing, do I need to do this animation from scratch? Let me see. I should be able to copy. I can copy and paste the position. The only challenge now is that it may work, it may not work. Okay. So I think the reason it worked is because these objects, I've not moved them at all since I imported them. All right. So this is tricky. Sometimes it might work, sometimes it might not work. And it might work in the sense where if when I imported this file, I've moved objects in different positions, this will not work because basically what After Effects does, it kind of like treats everything from a point zero or 0.100%. So far, I've not done that in this file, so I think it'll work. Maybe the text might break, we'll find out. But yeah, so I have to go check that one as well. So let's watch this. Bleach, Lagos, Bleach. Awesome. And I think we're good. I think we're good. So um this is what it takes to do a high quality motion poster that you have control over. So now I'm just doing a pre-render. Let me see what it feels like. Oh, so I need to fix something. I just realized I need to fix something because I'm supposed to actually cancel out this time remap because I've changed the composition. So it was going to remap funny. So now I'm going to do it again. So by when I mean I changed the duration. So these frames I had here were mapping the initial duration. So now that I've changed the duration and changed where certain things are happening, it's going to mess up my timing. So I do it afresh. Now you see it starting at the new place where the new animation ends. And then I also do my loop out. So now, switch it again. Okay. So I have to let me watch this thing again. So the reason why I want to watch it again is because I think the timing is not as equal as I want it to be. So by equal as I want it to be, I mean I want Ibadan and Lagos to have the same duration and loop time. So I need to be sure. So the way to be sure is to test it. So I come here now, come to the beginning. Yeah, I knew something was off. So apparently Lagos is longer, and that's not what I want. So now I'll trim this, and then I have to go back here. I have to, so there's a shortcut for time remap, Control Alt T. So that's what I'm going to use now, and I'll do it fresh. And then I'll also put back my loop. So you have to have eye for detail, all right? It's very important. What's going on. All right, it's fine. It works now. So let's render this one more time. Two point, two point, two point, two, two point, two point, two point. I might need to extend. I might need to extend this composition now. So because I want it to loop perfectly. So let me reduce it. So it starts with Ibadan. It's supposed to end with Lagos. So just check it one more time. So the only challenge now is that the only challenge now is I think this is going to be short. So let me just export it. Let me just do it in a way that allows me to have at least 20 seconds so that there's enough time for it to play back without spoiling. So what that also means is for the ticket bars. So now I'll just show you how you could just do this. For the ticket bars, for example, it's not that deep. Control or T because I'm not really doing anything with it, and I can delete this end bits because it's a flat image. There's no loop happening inside of it. So that's that for that. Now for the tower itself, I'm already using a time remap here, so I should probably just increase this time to 20 and just stretch it out. So because it's a time remap, it's just going to keep on looping anyway. And so now I can stretch this out and let's watch it back. I think we should be good. And so now that it's this long, I can decide how I want it to look now. So I just made it long so I have enough time, but now I can loop it well. But no, Lagos, but no, Lagos, and yes. What? Okay. Aha, thank God I saw this. So apparently there's been a loop gap. Okay, so I'm just going to show you something now because sometimes, yeah, so when you're working on a loop with a time map, even though you have the end frame sometimes creates a gap frame. So you just want to come back, keyframe the last frame before the gap frame. Oh, Jesus. I deleted the whole thing. Keyframe the gap frame before the end bits and just remove that key. So now it will just look perfect. I noticed I was seeing something glitching and it was off, but I couldn't figure it out. So now I have it. So what I want to do now is I just wanted to Ibadan, Lagos, Ibadan, Lagos, Ibadan, one more link. So I'm going to watch it well when it pre-renders. It's still pre-rendering right now. So I just want it to be a perfect loop. So it just does Ibadan, Lagos. On the final glitch, it loops back up. Ibadan, Lagos, Ibadan, Lagos, Ibadan. Let me do it from the top down. Lagos, Ibadan, Lagos, Ibadan, Lagos. One more time. Ibadan, Lagos. And cut. So I'm using control and my arrow button to help me step. And then N. And yeah, I think I can leave it at this section here. So final thing I want to do, this glitch, I like it, but right now it's giving me more colors than I actually need. So I just want to test something quickly, and if it works, I just export it. If not, I leave it.